Hey everybody. Sorry for the delay getting another segment of Just My Two Cent up and out to you guys. I've been trying to think of a solid topic to talk on for a little bit. And I decided that this time I'm going to talk about the importance of communication. And the reason I chose that is because in everything that you do that involves other people, whether that's commerce, a relationship, or anything of the sort, you need to know how to properly communicate with people, because whether you believe in it or not everybody can read your mind, okay? And even if they can, doesn't mean that they should have to, when you should learn how to talk and express yourself appropriately. So, one of the things I thought about today was how important it is to say things you need to say. For example, it's so important to say that you miss somebody. If you do, tell them that you miss them if you can't show them because you're not around them. If you've made a mistake with an argument with a family member or in a relationship where you've hurt the other person, where you know that you've done them dirty, or you've been taking everything they've been giving to you and you haven't been showing any kind of appreciation, there is a such thing as karma, and it is very important that you at least acknowledge the other person's effort and let them know how important they are to you. Swallow your pride. Pride is, it can be too much pride can be detrimental to you as a person, and it can sabotage everything from work to relationships. A little pride is okay, but being prideful in and of itself is not always a good thing. So when you haven't seen someone in a while and you say you miss them, that's easy enough to express. But you can miss somebody you see every day when you're not with them. And when they are the type of people or type of person where they're always making sure you're looked after, taking care of you, doing everything that they can to make sure that you're having a better day or a better week or what have you, a little acknowledgement will go a long way. Especially if you're a very difficult person to deal with. When you're trying to express things you want, there's no easier way to say what you want than to outright tell them, hey, whether that's a raise or a work assignment you don't feel comfortable doing, or something you want with a woman you like, or ladies, if there's a guy in your life or you want in your life and there's something that you desire. I've come to realize that it's important to ask the right questions to get the right answer, okay? And also, it's important to be sincere. The right person will never make you fight for them to the point of PTSD, okay? In a relationship, you should never get to the point where you're just mentally, physically, emotionally so drained that the slightest thing just sends you off edge, okay? If someone truly wants to be with you, then they won't walk out that door, right? You shouldn't have to fight for someone to stay in your life, and you should make sure that the person is communicating with you the same way you are trying to communicate with them. You can communicate verbally, with body language and everything else, but not everybody understands body language and gestures, so you would do well to say the things that are on your mind and on your heart. And also to the effect that we're not going to be here forever. If you have a loved one who's getting up in age and you guys haven't established a relationship that you could or that you should, don't wait till it's too late. You know, that's a regret you can't undo. You know, forgiveness is important in situations where, you know, you might have been wronged. But it does take two, you know. Open the door where you can allow for someone to try to make amends with you if they're sincere. Or maybe you even take the initiative to jumpstart that. You know, I remember some personal family situations where I've had aunts and uncles and cousins who have regrets now that they didn't say or do things before some of our loved ones have moved on. And I've tried to live my life thus far where the people important to me, I've said how important they are to me, and I've tried to show them through many ways how important they were to me or are to me. Again, no one's perfect, but communication is important to no end. If, you know, I've written letters, I've had conversations, I've done everything I possibly could to establish that with people that are important to me or people that were important to me. And there's nothing wrong with being direct as long as you're professional in the work setting or polite in a casual setting. You know, listen to what the other person has to say if they choose to open up to you. All right? And if you're the person who's hurt the other person, swallow your pride and reach out to that person, whether that's mom, dad, cousin, girlfriend, whoever it is, and let them know. It may not change the entire situation, but you never know. All right? Hope you guys are doing well, and let me know what you think. All right? I'll talk to you next time. Take care.